Hey guys, welcome to the Bible in Context series. This is episode 5, Bemidbar, which is Numbers. So Bemidbar means in the wilderness. This is a Torah book, and it shows what happens between redemption and inheritance. So who wrote it? Of course, Moshe, which is Moses. He is continuing the covenant record of Yisrael's journey after Sinai. When was it written? It was written during the wilderness period, as Yisrael journeyed toward the promised land. This book spans roughly 40 years. So where does it take place then? Well, of course, the wilderness, between Mount Sinai and the land of Canaan. The setting itself explains the tension of the book. So what is Bemidbar about? Testing and trust. This is a redeemed people learning obedience while surrounded by hardship. Kind of sounds like real life, like today's age, huh? Okay, so why was it written? This is to show how Yisrael responded after receiving instruction, how rebellion delays inheritance, how leadership is tested, and how faithfulness has generational consequences. All right, so here's my simple outline. So the beginning is census, camp order, and preparation. The middle is rebellion, complaints, and judgment. And then the end is the next generation positioned to enter into the land. Okay, and then the key events here is the census and organization of the camp, the rebellion of Korash, the refusal to enter the land, the 40 years of wandering, and the rise of the next generation. Okay, and the key verses I personally have picked due to the importance. The first one is going to be chapter 14, verses 22 and 23. Okay, and it says, "For none of these men who have seen my esteem and the signs which I did in Mizraim," which is Egypt, "and in the wilderness, and have tried me now these 10 times, have disobeyed my voice, shall see the land of which I swore to their fathers, nor any of those who scorn me to see it." This shows that signs do not replace obedience. Okay, my second verse is going to be Bemidbar 14:33 through 34. And it says, "And your sons shall be wanderers in the wilderness 40 years, and shall bear your whorings, until your carcasses are consumed in the wilderness. According to the number of the days in which you spied out the lands, 40 days, a day for a year, a day for a year, you are to bear your crookednesses 40 years, and you shall know my breaking off." This shows us generational consequences for their rebellion. The next one is Bemidbar 23:19. Okay, and it says, "El is not a man to lie, nor a son of man to repent. He said, and would he not do it, or spoken, and would not confirm it?" So this establishes the unchanging faithfulness of Yahuah, despite human failure. So that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed. The next episode will be Devarim, which is Deuteronomy. So stay tuned.